Yo, what's good, everyone? Man, I get another video. It's been a while. I know I promised myself my next video would have been Kawhi signing with the Lakers, but obviously that didn't happen. It was this morning at 2 a.m. He announced that he signed with the Clippers, and right after that, the Clippers ended up trading Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Danilo Gallinari and like a lot of first-round picks. I think it was 5 first-round picks. And a couple swaps, something like that. But it was a lot of picks. It was like I think the NBA record for most picks traded, something like that, for Paul George, and I was stunned, and I couldn't really. I mean, I was shook. I couldn't believe it. And I wasn't really mad at Kawhi signing. I mean, I kind of like prepared myself that if Kawhi signs with the Clippers or the Raptors, I wouldn't really mind because it's his decision, and I really like my team as it is. The Lakers are pretty good, and but I was like, man, some the Clippers are whatever. I mean, it sucks, but you know, it happens. But then the Paul George news really like pissed me off. I was like, well, it didn't piss me off, but I was like, wow, really? Because this man literally put out a whole documentary. Like an ESPN, I don't know what it was. It was a documentary, something like that. On ESPN, talking about why he wants to come home and play for the Lakers, and so he teased all Laker fans throughout the whole summer. He's gonna sign with the Lakers, but then he signs with OKC and decides to stay with Russell Westbrook. I'm like, all right, that was really, it got me mad. But now he gets traded to the Clippers. I was like, come on, man, I have no respect. Paul George. I know people say he was traded. He had no choice, but no, that's a bunch of BS. He has a no trade clause, so if they want to trade him, he can say no. But obviously, he wanted to go home. He wanted to play in LA, and it just happened to be the Clippers, and it's his decision. But he had a choice. He only forced to trade because say they trade him to like Celtics, like any other team. And he doesn't want to go. He can say he doesn't want to go because there's a no trade clause. They can't trade him. So obviously he wanted to go to the Clippers, and so he could have waived his no trade clause, but I guess not. Well, we'll see. But also, this is my first video with contacts, so don't make fun of me. I look different. I know I do. All right. Well, this video is gonna be a little interesting. I guess we could look at the Clippers and Lakers team. See where they're standing right now. The Lakers made a few moves. Like it was early in the morning, 2 o'clock, 3 a.m. They made moves, and I liked them. But, all right, starting with the Clippers, of course, you got Kawhi, Paul George, Pat Bev, Mo Harkless, Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell, Shamet, Jerome Robinson, and Rodney McGruder. So I really like this Clippers team. I mean, yes, I'm a Lakers fan. I hate the Clippers. Fuck the Clippers. But I gotta respect where it's due. You know, they got talent. They have a lot of great defensive players, and it's kind of interesting because they haven't re-signed everyone. They haven't re-signed Zubac yet, which is they need a big man because the biggest guy on the team might be Montrezl Harrell, and he's a little undersized, and kind of interesting how the lineup will play out. Because I was trying to figure out a starting lineup, and I think Pat Bev is gonna start. Then I don't know who plays shooting guard. Maybe Shamet, but I don't know. Honestly, I was trying to figure out who to start, but I don't know. Pat Bev, Paul George, Kawhi, Mo Harkless, and I don't know Harrell playing center. But I know Clippers fans, they like Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell. They're better off coming off the bench. So either they have to sign more guys to really like balance out the lineup, but I couldn't really figure out a starting 5 for them either. Even the Lakers too. I was trying to really like construct the starting 5, but it was a lot of question marks on both sides. Like who's gonna for the Clippers, who's gonna play shooting guard? Is it gonna be Paul George? Is it gonna be Kawhi? Is it gonna be Landry Shamet off the bench? Is Lou Will gonna start? Or I'm not sure, but I don't know why. Like the Clippers, they want Montrezl Harrell and Lou Will coming off the bench. I mean, is it time for them to start? I mean, if they would start, they'd have a great starting five. They would put Pat Bev, Lou Will, then Kawhi, Paul George, and then Harold. I don't know. I don't really like Harold at the 5, though. I mean, he's a good player, good defensive player. I mean, really strong guy, but he's just a little undersized, man. Like, yeah, but they say basketball now is like positionless, but I still think you need a big guy in there. Like, I would definitely start Zubac if they re-sign him. I started him with Montrezl Harrell only because Zubac's bigger, and he's more of a center type of guy. Montrezl Harrell is more like he plays a power forward. Like, I wouldn't put him at the center. I mean, Clippers do what they want, but so those are the guys in the Clippers right now. They haven't officially re-signed Zubac yet, but I'm pretty sure they will. But who knows when they took on a big contract with Paul George? I don't know how much money they have left, but yeah. Now looking at the Lakers side, so Lakers, of course, they had, I think, what, 5 guys on the roster before this morning, but they signed a good group of guys this morning. But so far, Lakers have LeBron, AD, Kuzma, Danny Green, Jared Dudley, JaVale McGee, Quinn Cook, Troy Daniels, Taylor Horton-Tucker, the rookie, and question marks Caruso and Jonathan Williams. So, of course, I think this morning they signed Danny Green, JaVale McGee, Quinn Cook, and I think that was it. They signed 3. Yeah, they signed 3 guys early this morning, which I like. I like the signings, honestly. I wanted Danny. Well, I wanted a shooter, and I like Danny Green. He's a 3-and-D guy, you know. And of course, you need shooters around LeBron. Like, it's throughout his whole career, he's always had great shooters. He's had Kyle Korver, who say he's connected to the Lakers. He had Ray Allen, of course, in Miami. He's always had great shooters around him. So with LeBron, we got great shooters. Troy Daniels he's a great shooter. Danny Green, 3-and-D guy. Also, I really like the Quinn Cook signing because I think Quinn Cook was really underrated. In Golden State, he was back up to Steph Curry, and I really liked him. You know, he looked very good in that system. He looks like a good shooter, and I'm glad we picked him up. He can, still don't know who's gonna start the point guard for the Lakers. I still don't know, but I don't think Quinn Cook's a starter type of guy. But if he has to, he's gonna get good minutes for sure. He's gonna get great minutes, honestly. But I really like that signing, and yeah, I mean, the Lakers, they got decent guys. Like, they're not like superstars, the guys you want, but they're still great players. They're great role players, and that's what good teams need. They need great role players. And so yeah, I was trying to construct a starting 5 with the Lakers, and there's a lot of question marks as the Clippers. They haven't officially re-signed Caruso and Jonathan Williams, just like the Clippers and Zubac. It's not really it's not final yet, so I don't know. But I would say this would have to be the year that they start LeBron at point guard. I mean, unless they sign, I don't know. I mean, they already signed Quinn Cook. He's a point guard, but yeah, well, it's interesting because, okay, so I would put LeBron at point guard since he is a point guard, like he's a point guard type of player, you know. I'd have LeBron at the point guard, then have Danny Green at the shooting guard, then I'd have Kuz at the small forward. I'd have AD at the 4 and what's the name of the 5? JaVale McGee. Because I really like JaVale McGee as a rim protector. He gets blocks. He could run the floor. He's good. He has that Showtime quality. If that makes any sense. He's a big man that can run down the floor, get lobs, you know, and just catch a pass in the air. You know, he would fit that. Him and AD are those type of players. Can run the floor. They're quick. They're quick for a big man. They could dunk. It's yeah. It just I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do with the starting lineup, but we'll see soon. I mean, so with that starting five with LeBron, Danny Green, Kuzma, AD, and JaVale McGee, I want the starting lineup, I think. And the bench would be solid. They'd have Quinn Cook to back up a 4-point guard, Troy Daniels, on the bench shooter. Jared Dudley, I don't know what the hell he's going to do. I was really confused about that signing because I thought Jared Dudley was trash, but I guess he brings a veteran presence, I would say, but he'll figure something out. We have those three. Then you have Taylor Horton Tucker. I wasn't really gonna put him in the roster because he's a rookie, and he can easily be sent to the G League, but who knows? And then you got Caruso and Jonathan. I really like Caruso and Jonathan Williams. I like Jonathan Williams a lot, and hopefully they get re-signed and they get playing time. I hope they get minutes. Like Caruso really showed out last year, and Jonathan Williams. I really like Jonathan Williams. He can play the 4, maybe the 5. He's a little undersized, but I really like him. They're two good backups, and I would love to see him play in the Lakers again. Hopefully they will, but we'll see. And then breaking news right now. So whatever I just said about the Lakers starting 5, I take that back. I think we just got news that DeMarcus Cousins has signed with the Lakers. Yep, DeMarcus Cousins agreed to a 1-year deal with the Lakers. Okay. I was right about to get into this. So of course, when the Lakers and Clippers play against each other, the Clippers have dogs, man. They got hard-headed dogs. Pat Beverly, Montrezl Harrell. There's some hard-headed dogs, and we need on the Lakers. I don't see like anyone jumping into that role that's hard-headed. I mean, LeBron's LeBron, and I don't know how AD gets, but I don't really see Kuz being that guy. I don't really see maybe Dudley because he showed it, I guess, with the Sixers. I think when he got in with the Jimmy Butler. He's Jared Dudley. Who's gonna take him seriously, honestly? But I really like DeMarcus Cousins. Is a big question mark coming off that injury. He didn't really produce in Golden State as they wanted him to, but I really loved his style to play. I mean, he's a great center. I mean, he was a great center. Who knows if he can get back to that level? I hope he does. I hope he gets like something as good as he was before. That'd be really huge for the Lakers, but I really want that dog in them. The Lakers need that dog in that team. Cousins never back down for a fight. He's always getting technical fouls, which I don't mind. I mean, he's like the old school type of guy. Like, he would thrive in the 90s, 80s. He don't get pushed around. I think it's a big signing, mentally wise, but like, who knows how he'll play when he comes back. I mean, I just need this man to get healthy. And I think he'd start at the center now. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think will start? Marcus Cousins or JaVale McGee? I mean, AD and Marcus Cousins are gonna reunite again, of course. Back in how many years ago? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when the Kings traded DeMarcus Cousins to the Pelicans to team up with AD. So now they're back together. So now, unless they sign re-sign Rondo, I think Rondo will start at point guard. It'll be Rondo, Danny Green, LeBron, AD, DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not sure because you still got Kuz. So I don't think they need to re-sign Rondo. I mean, I think they re-signed Rondo because Lonzo Ball was here, but now he's gone, obviously. And wouldn't make sense to re-sign him. But I think this is the year LeBron has to start at point guard. He has to. Because then we'd have too many forwards. We have too many big guys. Because you want Cousins to get minutes. You want Kuzma to get minutes. So now, my starting 5. So forget everything what I said earlier. It's LeBron, point guard. Danny Green, shooting guard. 3 would be Kuzma. 4, AD, and 5, Marcus Cousins. With Quinn Cook, Troy Daniels, 2 shooters off the bench. Jared Dudley, Tatum Horton-Tucker, Caruso Williams, and they re-signed, and JaVale McGee's backup center. I really like that team. It's a pretty deep team. It's a LeBron type team. You got shooters out the bench. You got a big man out the bench. It's pretty solid. Got young guys in there. Caruso Williams, young guys. They showed a little promise last year, and well, that's mainly about it, guys. Again, like I said in the last video, in the AD trade video, the West was open, but now the West got a lot harder, for sure. The Pacers made a lot of moves. Jazz made a couple moves. Clippers obviously made big moves. The Warriors, they got D'Angelo Russell. Who knows if they trade him or not. The Rockets are hanging in there. Thunder, what do they do? I think they'll get like a 7 seed, 6 seed at the most. They're still in there. The Nuggets, man, the Nuggets are a really solid team too. So the West, like I said before, was open, but now it's balanced. There's a lot of good teams balanced. The East now, of course, got a lot weaker since Kawhi left. So the East, of course, 2 powerhouse teams in Philadelphia and the Milwaukee Bucks. I think I have the Bucks taking the East next year, but Sixers are right down below them. I don't really see the Celtics making a run for it. I don't really see other teams like that making a run for it. The Raptors, I don't think the Raptors would be as good as they were. But so yeah, guys, that was my video. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.